The DVD story is a fantastic illustration because it's so visual. I think everyone can picture what it would be like to have their darkest moments displayed for everyone to see.
And there are people out there who need to hear that. You know, people who've got a whole list of things behind them that would want to know that they're forgiven and that they can restore this relationship with God.
I think a story like that would be very helpful. I think a lot of people are afraid because they don't really know how to start sharing their faith.
Really being able to illustrate that with the hands makes it so clear and just is a really good way of pointing out step by step what really happened.
I think that'd be very helpful. It's clear, it's true.
It's just really obvious, and I don't think anyone can deny that that's really what the Bible's saying there. Whereas if you just quote it at them, it's easy to let it pass them by and kind of go in one ear and out the other.
When you describe to them that section of Jesus taking our sin and dying for us, that is really where it's clicked with so many people.
This story leads us to some pretty important things that we want to share with our friends, like the fact that Jesus lived a perfect life. This guy called Peter, he lived with Jesus for 3 years, and he wrote that Jesus committed no sin and no deceit was found in his mouth. I don't think the same thing could be said of either you or I. But Jesus, he did it. And the reason he could do it was that he was fully God and fully man. But this is so much more than some nice story about a nice guy doing nice things. Jesus' obedience to God eventually led him to the cross, where he died to pay the penalty for our sin. Because of this, well, our guilt, it's no longer there, and our shame, it's been taken away. Lots of people know that Jesus died on the cross, but it's important that we also share with them that Jesus substituted his perfect life for our imperfect and sinful life, and it's because of this that we can have a relationship with God. This is the whole point of why the Bible was written, and this is the main plot in the story of God's interactions with his people. Maybe it's best summarised with that famous Bible verse, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. This everlasting life begins now, and it goes forever. And this relationship with God, well, it can start today.